What is a promissory note for Medicaid planning? Imagine turning your assets into a steady income stream while still qualifying for Medicaid. That's where a promissory note can come into play in Medicaid planning. A promissory note is a legal agreement where one person promises to pay another a specific amount of money over time. It spells out the loan amount, the interest rate, and how often payments will be made. Think of it as a formal IOU that is enforceable by law. In Medicaid planning, especially during a crisis when someone needs long-term care quickly, a promissory note can be a useful tool. It allows a person to lend money to a family member or a trusted individual, who then agrees to pay it back over time. This process helps reduce the countable assets that Medicaid considers when determining eligibility. Instead of having large savings, the individual now has a debt that is payable over time, which Medicaid treats differently. For a promissory note to work properly in this setting, it must meet certain rules. The loan term must be reasonable, based on the lender's life expectancy, which is calculated using official life tables. The repayment schedule should be consistent, with equal payments made regularly, without any balloon payments or delays. The note should also be non-cancelable upon the lender's death, meaning the remaining balance must be paid back and cannot be forgiven. If these rules are not followed, Medicaid might see the note as a gift, which could disqualify the applicant from benefits. This tool is often part of what is called crisis Medicaid planning. When someone already needs nursing home care, they may need to act fast to protect their assets and qualify. The promissory note can be part of a strategy called the half-a-loaf approach, where part of the assets are gifted away, and the rest are converted into a promissory note. This way, they can keep some assets while still meeting Medicaid's eligibility rules. However, it's very important to get the details right. If the note isn't drafted properly, or if payments aren't made as agreed, Medicaid might interpret it as a gift, which can lead to penalties or denial of benefits. Since rules vary from state to state, not all states allow promissory notes, and the specific requirements can differ. That's why working with an elder law attorney is essential. They can help draft, review, and manage the promissory note to ensure it complies with all Medicaid rules. In the end, a promissory note is a legal tool that helps balance the need to qualify for Medicaid while preserving assets for the individual and their family. Proper planning and legal guidance are key to making sure it works as intended and avoids any unintended consequences.